with you today. I've had a lovely time over the last couple of days creating this chunky little journal. It's been created from scratch. All the papers were either white or tea-dyed papers that I've then grunged up, and then I've added a few embellishments throughout. I've used some 49 and Market things like their film strips and some of their rub-ons, and I've added a couple of bits from Reenie's Digis, stitched throughout the journal on just about every page. In fact, I think I did stitch every page. It's got some dyed lace and dyed cotton strips that I've gathered together to make a cluster on the side here, with a couple of broken jewellery pieces. There's a piece of an old bracelet here and this lovely little wooden charm. I actually made the lace clusters in one big long strip and then cut them apart so that I would have cohesive clusters to use throughout the journal. So I do have some of those left over, and you can sort of see how they all look quite similar because it was one long piece that I then just cut down into smaller pieces, which means that I've got lots of bits to use throughout the journal. So on the back of the grungy cards I did collage with some authentic vintage papers, and then I've gone over the papers with gesso. I've actually also gessoed all of the tea-dyed pages to help them blend in with the rest of the book, and then I've just done lots of stamping throughout using predominantly blues, blacks and greys. This is a label from one of Reenie's Digis. This is a ticket from the 49 and Market box ticket sets. I've just got some pieces of authentic vintage ephemera tucked into this little pocket here. And some more vintage ephemera here. And just a piece of old music sheet here. So this faux vintage tape is from my faux vintage tape video where we made a whole roll of the vintage tape. I'll leave a link to that in the description box below. And this was some hand-dyed paper that I've just gone over with some gesso and then added some stamping. Another piece from the 49 and Market ticket box. And these are just stamps in the background here. Another piece of our fabric cluster. Some more tickets from the 49 and Market boxes. Another small piece of vintage ephemera here. So lots of areas that you could write on, or you could build your own images and make it into like a little art journal. I love this picture of this lady, and a couple more vintage pieces here. Another little vintage piece here. the end of our little journal. So she's quite a chunky little thing, but lots of room to write and or add your own art journaling into. So this journal will be listed in the shop for anybody that might be interested. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks so much for joining me today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye!